Does this house suck? Because that would suck. I already own it. Here's why I buy a house every 2 years. I learned this from my parents who bought a house every single 2 years. They would actually live in the house. It'd be their primary residence. They did it to avoid capital gain taxes. This is an investment property. The entire house is gonna be fully remodeled to today's standards, which means I know that in 2 years, if I have to sell it, I don't care if the market's up or down, I'm gonna get a premium for this house as opposed to all the rest of the houses in the neighborhood. I think there's some issues making that room a living room.
Okay.
Is it gonna still feel garagey if we...
No, because there's gonna be insulation and sheetrock. This is totally up to you. Do you want like a shitty little kitchen or?
No, they're gonna be hanging out in the living room a lot.
That will be a bigger space.
Also, what makes for a more attractive Airbnb cover photo?
Yeah, I think the kitchen is more important.
I mean, then you have a dining room. Like, where the is this dining room gonna be? You're gonna squeeze it in there with your living
No,
room.
I wouldn't have, I'd scratch a dining room, but...
You can see,
I'm just curious how my couch setup's gonna be, but I may have to buy a new couch. I may have to get rid of my couch and get a sectional like you said.
Well, I think a sectional in every space makes more sense.
In every space.
Every space.
You're out of your mind. I just sold an investment property to get into this deal. I will pay taxes on that, but I made a huge windfall on the house because I know what I'm doing. I know how to invest in the features, in the finishes, in the house. This is a whole nother project.
This is nothing. This is just f***ing cement and it's screwed on screen. We could spend hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Hold on.
Yes. I'm just saying, I mean, there are things.
I don't understand how we can even spend this much money. This house is so small, but we are figuring out a way to do it. This house kind of sucks. You were saying walls for what? What, to make more space? Because the hard part's done with the roof. Then you have this really long living room.
I mean, you're gonna Airbnb this, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna be using it all summer, and I'm gonna use it when I'm up here. During those times when I'm not here, that was the problem with Madison. It was just sitting empty so much. Once I'm in here, after we're done lighting all this money on fire, renovating it, the cost savings is substantial.
Most people that are renting this, they're renting it in the winter, not in the summer.
Well, they're gonna get August, September, October, May. So they get a good amount of August, good amount of September. Those are prime months. More important to renovate is your bathrooms, but if you can, like in this house, do a completely new kitchen in a neighborhood that's gonna drive the value, do them both.
Before we can establish layout even in here, we have to make the decision about are the radiators coming out? And
yeah, we gotta.
The most cost effective is to get rid of the boiler, just add a furnace, oil, and that's it. So for layout purposes, this is gonna go, this is gonna go, that's gone. You want a stall with a half wall?
I don't want a lot of spend a lot of money for it. We gotta step down here. We're gonna build this up.
Yes.
So if we're building this up, what are we doing ceiling?
We're gonna try our best to build it.
Hold on, if we build up, do we have to go through all the cement?
Yeah.
To some degree we would.
I can
There
build.
was actually going to be maybe a step up, not a step down.
Step up?
No, just
Oh
deep
my
breaths.
God.
I mean, I use these words around here.
This f***ing house is diabolical.
Then the shower would be from wherever that is all the way to the other side.
Your toilet's right when you walk in, basically.
No, the toilet is right over
You
here.
get a squatted potty in there. You ever see those
That's
on?
just for your
Dark.
feet to go up.
Alright, let's say I can figure out how to get your toilet there. And then here's your shower.
Wherever it fits over.
Yeah.
This whole wall is getting closed off, and that whole wall is getting closed off. So
You could do like a Euro bath and not make a stall. And so it's open.
I love it.
I like that too. I've never done that. Oh wait, if the toilet's sitting right there, that's gonna be weird.
You could half wall it. You know, boom. And then all the tile just flows, so you have a drain
Yeah.
and, you know,
It's kind of like you're hanging out with like the YMCA.
something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to trying that, making it spa-like. Don't be afraid of buying the ugly house in the neighborhood that drives value. If you're downtown like this, walkable to every single martini you could imagine, all of the shopping, all of the restaurants, then you go buy off of location and make the house pretty. If you're somebody who wants to learn more about how to buy deals, how to invest in real estate or fix real estate up, comment below.